searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride.
This is going. Got IntelliJ loaded, Minecraft loaded. See, let's go down this basically. What news is we're gonna get started with MCApocalypse. We're gonna get into this from scratch. I'm trying to keep it up for you. And unfortunately we're using battle for this. Basically, we're going to this
Yo. What? You?
Whatever, so
Your mic is really low. Yeah, it's really low. Wait, hold up. No, it's still low.
That better, jeez.
Hold on, man. I got. I mean, when you said that that's better, G's, it sounded a little bit louder, but it's still like super quiet.
I'm closer to my mic now, so maybe it'll be better.
No, it's still kind of low.
It's what?
It's still kind of low.
What the? Ah!
And
How about that? There we go. That might be a bit better. No idea though. Fuck it, whatever, we'll just roll with it. Alright,
oh, there you go. It's better now.
yeah, I'm just gonna try talking a bit louder, I guess. Okay, so basically, how we're gonna try and set this up anyways is this plugin here is gonna be our course, so it's not gonna have any of the faction stuff or any of that per se. That's gonna be in a separate plugin, but plugins like that are just gonna reference this one to access any data, deserialize whatever, just some API functions that we can use to aid in development. So yeah, we're just gonna start by creating all of our packages, really, I guess. So it's gonna be like let's Let's see, how's this set up now? Okay. So delete. Alright. Oh, wait. New package.io. So it's gonna be for all of our file readings and just anything that gets written to disk, whatever. Network. Really, this should be factored as lowercase. And is there anything else really? So this plugin isn't necessarily meant to be huge. I guess just sessions. So anything involving players or anything that just needs to be sessionized, we can have it. What? There, is that better? How is that, King? Is that good enough for you? Are you happy with yourself? Oh, it's a bit loud. There.
No, I'm not happy with myself.
Jesus Christ. Let's see, is there anything else we really need? So, sessions, okay, I guess for now we'll leave it at that, but we're gonna, but most likely we'll need to add some more shit into it. Actually, you should probably handle anything with permissions here too.
I just dragged us an owner so no one joins.
I mean, it was only King, but I think King can still get anything. So, for the most part, we're just gonna start working on all this shit. We're actually going to do this So this is just to kind of, I did that to help lay out exactly what we're going to be doing and how, just what this part is for. I guess more library or whatever. So, in terms of the main class, I don't think there's much to work with right now. Yeah, I don't know. So, Java class. I'm gonna call it VFS because we're basically just going to be creating a VFS or virtual file system, which will help us keep any data, it'll help keep track of any data as well as helping us write data and just do whatever. So, let's see here. So, in terms of this, so we're gonna need let me check something real quick. so just gonna keep this. So basically we just gotta check if this is null, and if it is, just create a new. Just because we really only want one instance of this. I actually don't. It should be fine. Yeah. So then we just want to create just a bunch of functions that should hopefully help with this. Okay, so in terms of functionality, we're going to need a register, a get, and really, that should be it for what's public. So what we need to start with is alright, cool. So we'll just create a public boolean register with a string. Okay, string path. So this is for the most part. There's probably still a few things. So we need a boolean for base, which will just be true. That's right, we can't do this. Just because by default we want it to use the base path, which is just going to be our plugins and data directory. So let's not only we have the static instance that we just pass around. Okay, so current results. Oh, that's right. Strings with capital S. Got that. And then this return statement. Alright, so in terms of this, what we need to do. Alright, so there's a few ways we can do this. We can either have it set as a say is a dictionary? Yeah, it is dictionary. So it's either we can make a dictionary that has the indexes or that holds indexes and paths, or we can just have one that or we can just have a list with a that holds a class called the VFS entry that can hold all data including external data, or we can have the only real difference between the two is that one will allow us to just get the name directly, or we'd have to for each it and find the one with the matching name. Alright, you know, for now, we'll go dictionary, string, string, can't do that. So we'll just make this, what is it called? Map, it's a map, that's what it's called. So we'll probably call the VFS entry. So basically, we're just going to create a class that holds any and all data about it. So the files, you know, if it's a read-only directory, so if the directory is read-only, you know, what subdirectories are there, what files. Really, it's not, because really we only want to hold a couple of options in this. So it's like VFS entry, which is just really be string, path, boolean, read only. And then so it's like we just want to be able to check if we see, we can mark the VFS as a read only, and then just if for whatever reason we try to declare that it's not, or if we try to go through it and read it as something else, then now we can just deny it permission to even do any reading or writing. And then so probably just make this a so I'm gonna create another entry, which will just be string path. Super dot. Super, and then together. That's why so then in terms of this as well, because we're going to be returning it whenever we get whenever we do the public VFS entry, get string index. We're going to be returning this. And the reason for that is because we're going to have some methods in here. For now, we'll just make it a string buffer. But the plan is, for now, is that we're going to have our own sort of object overloading of. Not object overloading. But just our own file handling objects, and so we're just gonna pass one of those through here. But for now, we don't use this. Just do a public boot. Cool, so we'll just do a public which will lock an entry into making it read only. Don't really want it to be. Here's the predicament here is that we don't necessarily want it to be unmarked as read only, by something else that it should be set that way just by default when you first go, but it shouldn't really be able to lock it either, so I guess we'll just look at that. Yeah, so I guess it's just start getting into this. We'll just do concurrent mode. Hash map, that's what I was thinking of. Concurrent mode is also that too, so just do it. There we go. Cool. So first things first is we're just going to check and make sure that there's an already an entry of the index. Really, there shouldn't be more than one, but yeah. So, yeah, and then we should do that. Let's see, throw in IO exception. Just because that makes the most sense for running input outputs. So, in terms of this, I should say not really descriptive with my exceptions, but it's whatever it is. Those, see here, actually, I really think about it. Really, we should only make this void, and then just check. We actually register on the try patch just to make sure. Exception. Alright, cool. So yes sir, hold on. So alright, so this we should realistically because it's like, realistically speaking, registering the same path twice is fine, just doesn't necessarily make sense. Probably, I don't know. So whatever, for now, we'll just go into the entries that for each, so put the index in the new VFS entry that contains our path and home state. Yeah, I guess that realistically that would work just fine.
Hey, yo, I'll be right back. Real quick.
Alright. Yeah, realistically that should be fine. Simple, honestly, but So just in terms of getting it, we're going to do actually alright, we're just gonna do something quick. Okay, so string just do path is equal to base. So if that's true, then we do entry point dot instance dot data folder plus path.
Hey, do you mind if I bring Holden into here? Or?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
We'll just put the path in there.
If you need to definitely just go ahead. Alright.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna keep this updated. Alright, so in terms of this, just yeah, so basically the whole point of this was for just checking to make sure if we're actually
Holden.
planning on using the base.
Do you have me on Bedrock Edition?
Bedrock Edition.
Oh wait, do you have Bedrock Edition?
Alright, yeah, so we're basically checking if we want to use the base, and if we do, we'll add the base filter into it, and then we'll add it with the path, otherwise we'll just use its regular path. Simple stuff, whatever. So in terms of this, we need to check whether or not the entry even exists. So if entries dot contains key index, just need to make sure that it actually contains it. Except in this case we're not, because we're just going to throw an exception. New exception. So we'll just cannot look entry with index cool. Just mark it to method signature. And we're just going to return the entry of the index. And then that'll be that. So realistically we can just come into here. This is just basic test, but VFS get instance dot register. So if we need to register anything, we'll just do factions and it'll be factions, and then but you can, that's how it can go, you know, just factions, and then, you know, whatever, really you can do like faction data, and then faction slash data, you know, if we want to mark it as read only, can, true, you know, by default it'll link to the base, and then whenever we try to, you need to start instead of try catch. but logger dot x can you do not allow for exceptions? Maybe not. Alright, cool. That works. But yeah, you can basically just do that, and then if we need to retrieve a file, we can just do VFS dot instance dot get faction data, and that should work. Yeah, should be starting with the trig table, whatever. What we should also probably do as well is unregister. Should check if the path if the actual directory even exists at all, and whether or not it does. Okay, so file dot let's see how to, I've used Java enough times, so I don't even remember how to check if directory exists. Directory exists. Paths, okay. Okay, so paths and dots. Yet. And then just seriously. So you return the path itself unless otherwise it cannot be completed. Alright, so really we can just do path get path so really we can just do, we're gonna start it in an if is equal to null, because we're trying to check whether or not the path exists. If it doesn't, check if the file exists, the files. Alright, whatever, so it's been so long since I've used Java, I'm used to this files that Alright, cool, so really just change this to files and just files dot create directories. Path. They can't return, so we're just doing simple try catch section B. Okay, I'm just being code. So files dot. Okay, so is directory. I think I can probably just put the string in. dot. So I guess we'll just do paths dot get path. So make it false, and then just run a files dot create directory dot get path. Realistically, we just want to put this in as a variable, and then check it with that variable. But the expectation is that you use this on startup. So on startup, it doesn't necessarily matter. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. If for whatever reason I do end up just using it at runtime, which whatever, but then we'll change that. But for now, it should be good. So your expectation is we create it, we'll start up, and then hopefully never even fucking bothered to change the directory apparently. So in terms of this, for now these will just be empty strings. So that will be an empty string. This one will be a private boom. Then we'll just return the okay, so just for testing, mainly with so mainly with the VFS and shit, we can hopefully just do VFS dot instance dot register. Just do fractions. See what that. Alright, so I guess I'll just come over here, Java MCApocalypse. Just try and build it real quick and see how this goes. So alright, cool. So desktop profiles, market plugins. Alright, so in terms of this, paste, replace, alright, cool. So if I come into here, alright, so it technically worked. It created the file, But what we forgot to do is we forgot to add a directory separator between these. So if I just stop the server real quick and just repackage it. Copy, paste, delete that. If I restart the server, such file. Okay, so problem is that this is throwing a invalid path exception. Wait, what's throwing a message file exception? Wait a minute. That's invalid path. Already exists. Security. Something is right here. Okay, so we need where did pain come from? Oh, I don't know what this is. Not that. All right, cool. So, the problem is that it's for whatever reason it's throwing a no such file exception, which 34, 40. Okay, so it's gonna be which one? It already exists. Oh, screw. You're so creepy. Directory. Get the directories. Directories created. Okay, because it didn't create the actual directory itself. I think what could be happening is just because we're not creating our base directory, which would make a bit of sense. So what we'll do then is we'll do a private VFS just so this way we can create our so if it doesn't exist, then I'll just do just get this directory created slowly. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe it'll work this time. We'll see. Okay, that works. Aha! Alright, so if we come here, MCApocalypse and infections. Cool. Alright, so that works. Really don't necessarily. Okay, so okay, so thinking about this, because I just realized something. No matter what plugin we're using, it's all gonna default to this one location. Under MCApocalypse. So Yeah, I guess you could actually just go there. Basically what I was thinking was that because we're in a certain flag room, I specified like every plugin has its own data folder, where it's supposed to start off its data anyways. The problem at hand is that no matter what plugin you're creating, whether it's a factions one, or if it's something for crates, right? They're not gonna go into their own folder in their with their plugin. It's all gonna default into this one core plugins plugin data folder. But realistically thinking about it, it's completely fine how it is. Don't necessarily see too big of a problem with it. But I mean, it would probably be a little bit. It'd probably still be if we did somewhere else. So, alright, guess that works. So in terms of files, registration. Realistically, this is fine. There shouldn't really be anything going on with it, other than what we can probably do is just create a public. Actually, no, because okay. Yeah, so I was gonna say that we can probably just create an empty get function that doesn't require us to put in an index, and it could just give us the base path. But then that would mean that we would have to put in an entry for that would just mean that we have to put in an entry for this, which okay, so I guess now would be a good time to start getting into files. So the way this is going to work is yes it is. Cool. So there's gonna be, I guess, multiple different types of file types, and of course you can create your own with our different file formats. but default built-in ones will be text, YAML, JSON, and MBT. So I guess let's just get started on the architecture for that. So I guess we should probably create an interface called see, which should be good, I would assume. So the whole point of this is to just have a parser of returning, so that way you can parse different types of files like the JSON, the YAML, and the MBT. We can just pull in a file buffer and then just parse it into whatever data we're trying to get it into. If we come back here though, we can probably create this read AI file type as well as this AI file type. Okay. So go to where we can just pass that in. So in terms of this, we can probably just create another package called pipes. So we'll just create a plain text one for now. So, just do a public plain text, access needs to be increments file type. So in here we're going to need to do probably just a void parse read and a void parse write. See, is there anything else we really need? Maybe just like name. So parse read, parse write. See here, the problem is it's okay. So the problem is where are we gonna put like this, right? Because it's when we're reading, it's just gonna parse all the stuff. But where are we gonna put it to where it's actually accessible to the end user? Because it's like we could do a template that I don't know. Okay. So we could either, because it's like we could do a template, which would be, T type, whatever. But the problem is, because doing this effectively is going to be a bit challenging. So, this one's a bit more straight. No, I guess it still requires the same problem. There's why we could. Because it's like we obviously know the type based off the check test. The problem is we need an abstract way of being able to define what's actually getting read here. You know, so that way we could return a JSON object or a YAML object, and instead of just you know, instead of just passing the text and then having it so difficult. I just don't know what to do. So, not even that. So this is kind of annoying. So we need to probably do. God, I genuinely can't think of anything. Like of a good way, like of a good actual, like an actual good way of handling this. Right, because we can only return the file type, but we need to because it's like could just do T returns T, but then the problem becomes okay. So I guess just have the file type here. So yeah, we could probably just do this. So we already have the file type. Do that, and we can have the read BT and the write BT data.
Toxic stream. Wait, Royal, have you been listening to this? Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's, you probably should go back to deafening because he's just been, you know, being Holden. Oh yeah, your mic's. I thought you just weren't reading chat. No, yeah, your mic wasn't picking up on the stream.
The conversation takes like 2 years to get back to the stream. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah, I thought you just weren't reading chat. I was like, okay. But
Hello, Mr. King of
Um,
Pop.
get out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, I don't know Daniel Quacks. I was kind of confused too. I was like, what's E-Force?
Who Daniel Quacks? What E-Force? Who dat? Wait, who dat though? The King just joined and then got kicked. What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Wait a minute, cause aw. I was about to see if I was because I was in the owner chat, I would get owner. Like when I was in room 1, it gave me the room 1. Anyway. Is it toxic to stream? I sound like an autistic 2-year-old on stream, right?
You always
Okay.
do, yep.
Haha.
I fucking hate this. Alright, cool.
So what's happening? You run into a little wall.
Oh yeah, I do. I sound like a fucking 2-year-old that's fucking on crack.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking Royal.
Okay.
I did, but I pretty much fixed it for the most part. Fuck, alright. Cool. Alright, apparently they can. Alright, I'm gonna get deafen again and get back to work.
Alright. Have
Fucking
fun
hell.
time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. I don't even know what the fuck happened. People want... Alright, Alright, cool. So, I have no idea how loud my mic actually is, but I can turn it down a bit. Then we'll see. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, we just... Fucking I'll see, I just... Merchants, try catch. While... C dot... Has next... Just... alright, there goes Holden, I guess. King, shut the fuck up. Cool. Alright, so then we'll just do xc dot read. Can we just get the entire buffer or... Okay. Okay. so barely even here. Cool. Right. Awesome. Sick. Alright, so dot find next byte, next line, match next. Problem is I need to get the entire buffer because it'd be better if I could just read it all at once. But I guess we can just do a string buffer. I'll put it outside here, I guess. String buffer is to that. And just do dot next with the buffer. Alright. Cool, and then we can just return our buffer. In terms of this, close the file. This is the quick and dirty way of actually reading a file, but whatever. I did turn the music down. What are you on about? There. Is that better? Alright, so file dot close. Nope. Oh, is it the scanner that needs to be closed? Not that. There it is. Close out the scanner, just that way it's not lingering in memory and everything, and yeah. So, in terms of writing, cool, so sure it was flame. Okay, so in terms of writing a file, let's see here, so Java. It's been so long since I've written Java. Write to file. So, file. File created, write to file. Now, alright. So, then we just gotta create a file writer. Writer with the file name. Write data. Close. Just simple stuff for a basic. For basic just file writing. Don't really need much. This out. Guess that does good with IntelliJ. Cool. System dot out dot print line. E dot print. What am I doing? That's not right either. E dot print. Stack trace. Cool. Okay. So So yeah, I'll just pass this. Just read a file. So in terms of the file type, we gotta create a utility class that can go based off of some just by the extension of the file. So if it was so if the file name had txt as its extension, then it should be treated as a text file or a plain text. Realistically, by default, anything that's not been handled. Wait, what's up? Oh. Let's see, because we got to be able to. Flame, leave me alone. All right, I gotta think this shit. So yeah, so I guess just run this and then just do a file type. Just I guess file utils. Cool. That works. Okay, so first things first is we'll probably so here it's either okay, so joins so we need to create a public static crap. Alright, so how should we define? I guess what we could do is we can also do what we did. Alright, so I guess what we can do is we can do t return that implements by file type Java generics type of T. So I guess just instance of Angus extends file type, just that way we know it's the actual type, and then just because we don't know the exact type of the generic. All right. Okay. Fuck, I don't even know what to do with this. It's like there's a lot of ways. Alright, that's not really a lot of ways. Okay, so it's like we can switch the type of tea. Not that. It's like we can either check and see if tea, or what we could do is we can do a string array get wow get extensions plain text with a string array of that okay, so which will be txt. Now we can do actually that changed that fixed nothing actually. Fuck yeah, that fixed absolutely nothing, honestly. It's like we could, because it's like fuck, I can't even for the life of me. Okay. Okay, so now I'll read. Fuck, I'm stumped on this. Because it's like I can't do a new T that, right? Because 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 generics cannot be instantiated because we don't know the exact type. So I guess we just have to do a bit. Yeah, I guess we can just do a get from T. Yeah, I guess what we can do is we can just do get type from generic, which I mean we already know the base is that. No, that won't even work either. Now that I think about because unless Java has something like some, because I don't think they have. I'm so stumped on how to do this. I'm genuinely stumped. I don't know. Because it's like when we read it, it's probably good to define what the type is. But in order for us to check what T is, we'd have to do if T extends or check if T types are equal. Let me try that. Types are the same. Okay, so determine if two objects are the same. T dot get class dot equals. Could I do that? T dot get. No, I can't. It's not because it's not how that works. Because we're not getting the type. We're just guessing. If generic equal to type. Types are equal T and K. Type argument. Okay, so AKM, so if they match type dot equals target dot type. Okay, so get generic superclass. Get T, return T. T R equals okay. See, so T is equal to T. No, that won't work either. Fuck, I'm so lost on what to do. T is plain text. I don't think is a something we can test for. No, it's not. Fuck. Type instance is equal to generic token. So time t will that work? Create constant field, more action. I'm actually stumped. Like, genuinely, I haven't been this stumped in a long time. Type token. To string URI, new parameterized type reference list URI get type. Okay, so I guess I could. To string URI list type. See, so if, let's try this hold on a second. T is equal to plain. I don't think that'll work, but whatever. And I was right. So you go to plain text. Alright, so what if we do the new parameterized type reference what are you on about? It should exist. I don't know why it wouldn't. More actions. Apparently it doesn't. Fuck, I don't know. Specific type in Java is but that's a generic object. Ensures there's no way to tell when the generic object exists of the string or not. The only way to guarantee that this is bound. Generic bounds. T extends that set. Or blank extends T. Can I do that? T extends plain text. No. In Java 8, you can use streams in Java 8 to do this in natively single line. Set.stream.allmatch string.class is instant colon is instance. Okay. Variables to all predicates dot instance of. If you don't have that option in Java, sadly, in Java there's no runtime difference between a list string and a list integer. It is a compiler that ensures that you never add an integer. Object O list if is instance O. To use this method. God, I'm so confused on what to do. Because it's like we don't necessarily, because I don't really want to do that. I guess just read the file name and check and see if it's check and see if its extensions are the same. So string name get type from the extension, but now it'd have to be an ifile file type. All right, cool. So string. So we need to do file name dot split. Anyway, what does this return? At the dot split. Returns an array of strings computed. So it's a string array. String array. String extension is equal to that array 1. And then we just switch the extension, which would be case txt, and we'll just return a new plain text with the file name, default, and return. Cool. So then we just come here, we just do the type. Cool. File type. Info file square data is equal to that. Oh wait, this is read though, so we're gonna need to file type is equal to file utils dot get from extension file name. File data dot parse read, which is okay, so parse read. Really, it should be it. Other than no, okay, yeah, that's right. Plain text, the file So return that. But we're trying to just really, it's just we're trying to read the data from it, right? Because we don't really want to pass this and have the parse read here. We want to just have a single file call and just have it pre-parsed. Right, because it's all dependent on the type, which because we don't want to return file data. We want to return I guess we could. I guess realistically, we probably could just return this and have it parse, but required type provided. File type that should be right. I don't know why you're complaining. Cast it to you guys. Cool. It's not really how I wanted it to work, but I guess it's how it's gonna work. Because it was really helping. We could just pass in its final point, like the string here, but doesn't look like. Because another problem is that we'd have to try and get the type that it's trying to even extend, or we'd have to try and get the type that it's trying to return. But I don't know. Could just just leave it like that. No, cause I mean, we could realistically just have multiple overloads returning the different types. So, like this one, we could just have a string, the file name, and then it's just as simple as just doing a plain text file is equal to new plain text file name file dot and then just return file dot parse read, and that realistically would be fine. And then we can just do a public JSON read string file name, which could be fine, but it would still require us string Because this is the preferred. This would be the way I'd prefer to do it. Could have it. Or realistically, we could just get the file. Actually, this way might be a bit better. Get file, which will be the file type. Doesn't matter which one. Whatever. Just get the file. And then we can do the file type. File is equal to file utils dot type from extension file name, which we can then just return file, and then we can parse it by when we just do vfs dot get instance dot get factions dot get file, which would just be testing dot txt dot parse read. That's probably the better way of going about this. See here, what's this? At the catch clause of exception. That, and then try to locate that. So just get this cannot look. If there's no entry in the VFS, then we'll just throw that. It's fine. Getting the file, we can do that. Get file. It's gonna write try catch, but just by parsing the read. But realistically, we should probably just return an empty buffer. Alright, and then we can check if, probably just want to check really if the file even exists in the first place. So just file type. Really, we're at the point where it'd probably be best to just make this an abstract, not unless there is Java class. No. So yeah, realistically, we should probably just make this abstract. Class abstract. Okay, and then just abstract public t abstract public public can probably public string file type string file public string file path to file turn file path public boolean exists. Check if the file even exists in the first place. What we could do is see here, does Java have a nullable pointer? What's that called again? I guess started. C#. Operator. Okay. No cold escaping. Otherwise it evaluates. Okay, so it does that. Is it in here though? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so to probably simplify it, we could I guess just return files dot exists paths dot get file path. So if it does exist, there. So now realistically we can just check if no matter effectively probably would just be to do VFS entry is equal to VFS dot get instance dot get if entry dot get file dot testing dot txt dot exists. Then entry dot get file testing dot txt dot parse read data equals that. And we'll just do get auger dot info data. Okay, so in terms of this, because we're not defining because we're not okay, so now the problem is that we're not defining an exact file type, so it's not going to know what extension it's using. Java get class generic time. Okay, well, I just need something like this. I get constructor, primary, get class, I get generics. Let's see here, we could. Okay, what about copy public stream file name. Yeah, because now that creates a problem of it reading it as the same file. Okay, so fuck, we're literally back at square one. God damn it, I hate Java so much. See here, because type is not the same. Can't check it. Fuck. Shit. Could do, because the only thing I can really think of is we just do t extends ifile type t, and then we just cast this to t, and then suddenly now we could just come here and then do plain text, which really that could work. What? Oh, wait, what's this? Generate field, give file in entry. Yeah. T extends ifile type t. Java use generic type and method. Let's try this. So static. Generate field. That's not what we're trying to get though. But now we're not defining. Okay. But the problem is so okay, so contains t type t boolean extends e boolean. So our problem is that we're trying to define the return type. Because shit, the problem is try opening an assembly string and collection parts assembly yada yada yada. So don't know. Okay, so T extends file type. God damn it. Because like we're defining a file, like if we do this, it's gonna cause problems because method generic type for method return type. Okay. Sample T type dot cast friends again. Yeah, but that won't work. That I guess that could technically work. No, the compiler can't know the type. The spike also would return like this. Press warming. Yes, this is legal code. Return type will be inferred from the caller. However, annotation that tells you that the code isn't type safe. You have to verify yourself. Okay. Alright, so if we. Okay, I guess it's just as easy as suppressing the warnings. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't add the unchecked thing. This is here. So, and then if I do plain text, does that work? Create field. Nope. Didn't fix shit. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Plain text. Aha. But will it work if I just comment this out real quick? Okay, so we just have. Okay, God damn it, of course it was that. I just had the fucking thing in the wrong spot. Alright, whatever. This should work. So we'll just create a thing in the factions folder called new file testing.txt. Okay, so hello world. Cool. So we're just gonna if I just stop the server and we run the clean package, so we'll just compile everything. Compile time failure. Interface expect. Oh wait, that's right. Extends. Oops. Really don't need that, honestly. So, create. Okay, whatever. That works. Just repackage it. Okay. Build success. So if we get the jar file, copy it, and paste it into plugins, place, cool. So then I just run the jar file and index1 out of bounds for length is 0. Actually, shit. Okay, so VFS entry. There is something we did not do, and that was have the path merge with the file name. However, this is still not right. Really, we don't need that actually, because get type from extension. Switch. Wait a minute. Okay, so when we're reading this, what does this output? Because it should be testing.txt. So when we get this, we do need to have merge the path with the file name itself. But okay. That's right. So file utils get extension line 10, saying that it doesn't exist because of this. Let's sys out. Sys. Okay, entry point distance dot info file name. Doing some debugging. Here, actually, hold on. Let me try doing. Alright, whatever. Rebuild. And target, copy, plugins, paste, replace, startup. Okay, so factions testing.txt. Yeah, we're splitting it here. Okay, so length 0. Now, why is it doing that? Because C users, desktop server files, bucket, plugins, MCApocalypse, factions, testing.txt, and we're splitting it, and we should be splitting it here because 0 should be dot substring trim chars compare equals, it should be split. I don't know why it's not. It's not working. String dot split. Job. Examples. Okay, so the dash, regular expression dash. Limit the parameters, whatever, don't care, so split that too. That should have worked. I didn't. Maybe if I with so we'll put the limit to 2, just so that way it's not just being the most annoying fucking piece of shit in the world. Okay, cool. I gotta create a fucking script to automatically copy this over. Paste. It's get file on null because the return value of get file is null. Well, let's info extension. Cool. So copy, paste. I didn't want that. There. Answer. Okay. Interesting. So for whatever reason, it seems like the only thing it's actually getting rid of is the drive type. But that still makes no sense. Right? Because that makes no sense because we're only getting rid of this. Yeah, because we're splitting here. So we've got the front half and the back half, but we're not doing that anywhere else. Why is that happening? C 1.0 that shit. Okay. There's a list. Yeah, that's right. What happens if we don't do this? Let's just do that string array. Then what we'll do is we'll do extension dot for each string split extensions q entry garrison scalar info split slash star slash don't care. We'll just return no for the time being. Comment all that shit out. Paste. Yeah, it still makes no sense. But split, basically the split method is split a string according to, in this case, the one we're passing the return. But Definitely won't split right. What doesn't make this doesn't make any sense though. I swear to God, if that's it, I'm gonna kill someone. Completely forgot. I'm gonna fucking. I swear to God. Okay. That's exactly what it fucking was. God damn it, of course it was. Array 1. String. Extension. Turn that to its state. Okay. Create clean package. That. Copy. Paste. Replace. Java. That's exactly what that fucking was. Of course it was. However, it did not print the data that was in the console itself, or it did not print the data. Insert nullable. Okay, whatever. Cool. Alright, whatever. I'll ignore it for now. But the problem is now. Is that it's not returning any of the file, any of the data that's getting written. Which is Jesus fuck. Okay, so we're actually getting the file this time, but we're not. But the problem is I have no idea if it's actually finding the file or info, or if it's just not or if it's just not reading it correctly for whatever reason, which is very likely, however, but I don't know. Because I did put stuff into this file. I put hello world on the first 2 lines. So I don't know. Okay, so it's not finding the file itself. So I put that in the wrong spot, but whatever. Okay, so get file. Get type from expression. This, but we're supering that. So if it exists. Why is that returning false though? Because that it should be a file. Yeah, it actually. Oh yeah, it definitely should be a file. So why is it a problem with just our? Is it a problem with just this, or like if I build the. Over null pointer exception. So it isn't finding the file. Double check what the plain text parse read. Get file name. Okay, because maybe that could just be that, honestly. Cool. Okay, so we're not getting the error anymore. However, it's treating it as an empty file. So we need to. That's right, it is that. It is dot equals. Fuck. No, wait, no, it's not. That's PHP, not C#. This is right. Yeah, that's right. It is the plus equals. The dot equals is PHP, not Java. But we're checking. The scanner has another token in its input. So let me look back at this again. Let's see if I missed something. Not that far. File. Okay. Next line. Oh. Not next line. Okay, so copy, paste. Stop the server, restart it. Okay, it's still printing absolutely nothing. So next line has next line, which okay, well, what does what happens if you run that? Paste. Still the same thing. Like, the file itself is not empty. There's 2 lines. It's got hello and world. So we're missing something. Hold on. Dot print stuff trace. Let's see if it's even. The system cannot find the file specified. Okay. Now, it's returning the right file. Desktop, server files, Nugget. Plugins, MCApocalypse, factions, testing. Plugins, MCApocalypse, factions, testing.txt. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. I have no clue what the actual problem is here. Shit. That's next line, because it's obviously this. File not found exception. Yeah, this is it. So why this scanner cannot find the file is a mystery to me. If I wait. Let's see if this is even finding it as well. Package. Paste. Okay, so well then that makes no sense, because if our exists file is finding it and we're using system calls to even try to find it, then that makes no sense. Get from extension, the path, which we then come into here, file, we get the path, which this is the valid path because the error is printing that. So it's a valid path, but the problem is that the scanner, for whatever reason, is not finding it. So that means different ways for reading text files. So we could do a buffered reader. Let's see. So why? Because it'll basically be the same thing. String st. Okay, so let's try this. Buffered reader is equal to a new buffered reader file reader, and then the file itself, right? And then string line while reader dot line is equal to reader dot read line is not equal to null. Add the catch clause. Really, this should be the only one. Okay, buffer plus equals line. Okay, so let me just go to reader dot close. Try that. I don't understand because scanner is basically underlying gonna have the same code. So it would make no sense that this would work and that other one wouldn't. What happened? Okay. Oh, that's why I didn't stop it. Okay, so we're not getting that error anymore. But we're not printing anything either. Buffer plus equals line. Entry point dot instance logger info line. So let's print the actual line itself whenever it gets read and see if for whatever reason that'll change. It really shouldn't, but you never fucking know. Package. Package all that shit. Okay. Paste. Place. Right, cool. So nothing. Okay. Interesting. Is this not equal to no? Reline. Okay. Using a file reader class, file descriptor. File reader. The reader itself, if the read is not equal to -0, char I. But yeah, that prints the entire single chart at a time. Using scanner class. Using scanner class, but without using loops. Reading the whole file in a list. Read text file as string, new string files to read all bytes. Could do that. Because if we just did buffer is equal to a new string files dot read all bytes. Paths dot get file name. Don't know if this will work, but we'll see. Copy. Paste. Awesome. And still nothing. Interesting thing is though, I wonder if it's just not even finding, if it's still reading it as not finding the file, and that's why it's causing it to do that, but I don't know. Place. Okay. So it's So exist is turning false. Yeah, exist is turning false then, because this get file VFS entry. So returning the file type, which would be in iFile type get file. So get the file name. Files.exists, paths.exist, path.get the file path, which would be fuck. I have no idea at all. Cause MCApocalypse factions testing, it's there. Like, why doesn't any of this find it? Wait, is it? I can't tell. Alright, it looks like it's still going. Oh shit. Alright, fuck, I might have to end the stream. It's kind of annoying. I don't understand why it's not just reading. Yeah, I don't get why it's not just reading, or it's not finding the file, because it's there. Like, I can see the file, I can go to the path it's saying that it's not there and actually be there. Shoot. All right. Man, it's kind of fucking retarded, but God, this is why I hate Java, 'cause it's so many extra steps. Alright, whatever. I'm actually gonna have to end the stream here because the good Wi-Fi that I can stream on will be off for me in about 5 minutes. So just don't want the stream to die out or anything, but yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll try and stream tomorrow. But yeah, see ya.